Many centuries ago, the men of the North had united themselves under one banner. They formed the Kingdom of Rhovanion, a kingdom of men so strong they rivaled great realms like Gondor and Luin. The time has come to restore the realm of Vidigavia and breathe new life into the Kingdom of Rhovanion. We will seize back our ancestors' lands, either through shrewd diplomacy or military strength. Hello my friends and welcome back for episode 2 of our Dale campaign. I hope you guys all enjoyed the first one, but judging by the comments and all the likes I got, for which I'm very grateful, you're all just as hyped as I am. Alright, so the time for turtling is over. We've been sitting around for 28 turns, taking only Bûrh. It is time to push onward, starting with Bûrh. So we are moving our forces, Captain Vanderkind, which is a very Dutch name, Bjorn, who will lead the men, and Captain Asabian. Now I later made a little bit of a mistake by pulling Bjorn out of Grassguard, because Grassguard is actually going to be kind of an important settlement. Grassguard has the potential to be one of the richest settlements we can have. There's actually a bit of devastation. I should probably look around if there's still like a rebel army somewhere. They might be lurking around there. So I actually want to get a governor, which I guess I'll move Halward. If you can leave Carpus, he can, towards Grassguard. And what you're also going to do is make Grassguard our capital. Of course, they made that a lot cheaper. It only costs 150 gold coins, and it should see some boosts to population growth and public order both as well. Let's see. Okay, so it was 1.5. It's still 1.5. Damn it. But it does bring in more money now. It also brings in more money for Bûrh and Bûrh. Alright, anyway. I think we're at the end of our turn. Boom. So there's a lot to talk about, isn't there? I do want to rebuild Rhovanion. That's my main goal. And someone did suggest to teleport his diplomats away, which maybe I will once I get too tired of them, because they're just going to keep doing this shit every bloody turn. So that's my main goal. There were also some other voices suggesting that maybe I should look towards Rune already and kind of rush them. But I don't want to do that. Despite that would be strategically the best way to go, and it would make the entire game super easy, that's not fun. It's not fun. Too easy is too easy, you know? So I want to take down Guldur first, focus on rebuilding Rhovanion, and I want to see Rune as kind of, you know, the ultimate battle. The last faction we should face, you know? The ones that are going to give us a ton of grief. Alright, you guys all move in there. Any mercenaries? Oh my god, there's tons of mercenaries. Alright, so they are fairly pricey, but the Privateer Cavalry is an amazing unit. It literally just completely outshines our Dale Cavalry. 8,615 compared to 6,510. That's, yeah, hell yeah, I want them. You know what, I could wait like one more turn, because then the reinforcements are there. I don't think those mercenaries, or 2 more turns, those mercenaries will go anywhere anytime soon. Alright, do I have some spare cash? I do, but what can I build? That is of course the question. Well, we'll get to the smoking house in Grassguard. We do want to expand Grassguard. So, Bûrh will actually be the first settlement we will take that is not rebel. I do have some forces here ready to go. Do I send them out already? Nah, I think they're a bit too weak. I think I need a couple more units. Nothing too crazy, but just a couple more. We could train another Royal Guardsman unit. Get another general, another governor. But that's worries for next turn. Someone's blocking my diplomat. It's the bloody Snow Orcs. Those bloody Gundabad fellas. I mean, Gundabad isn't part of Rhovanion. It's kind of difficult, because I was looking at the map of Rhovanion to kind of assess what settlements are Rhovanion and what aren't. And the thing is, as far as I'm aware, Tolkien didn't really write that much about Rhovanion. I know it's part, yeah, like the 3 main kingdoms, if I can put it like the 3 main kingdoms of men, I should say. And that's of course Gondor, Arnor, and Rhovanion. And Rhovanion is basically everything east of the Misty Mountains, south of the Grey Mountains, west of the Iron Hills, and north of Rune. And Mordor, sorta. If I had to like take a look at the map, it would basically be like, so you got the Misty Mountains here, and then all the way to like the Gap of Rohan. Well, not really the Gap of Rohan, more like the border with Rohan and Gondor. Everything that is now Dol Guldur, so basically all of Mirkwood. And most of Rhovanion as well, like bordering the Sea of Rune. That's basically our goal, you know? That's the rebuilt kingdom of Rhovanion that I want to achieve. Keep moving, laddies. Any buildings done? No, not yet. We are faltering a bit behind on production. Right. Khans and Dalamroth are at war again. Let us talk to the orcs of Gundabad. I wish I could have a voice that deep, man. Yes, trade rights. And I don't think I've sold you map information yet, so I will haul myself out a little bit. Alright, and now I'm gonna do some light cheating, because if you remember, we did have the quest to go talk to the High Elves, but it was physically impossible to get there in time. So we're gonna do some light cheating. Move character. The only cheating you'll see me do this campaign. Oh, that's not the easiest name to write. Wither here. Oh, that's it. So you type move character, then the name of the character, and then the position you want him to move to. There we go. And then we can talk to the High Elves next turn, of course. Alright, I do have some money left, so I think I'll train some troops with that cash, because I don't think there's any place I need to build. No, we're building everywhere. So let's get some troops to fight against Dol Guldur. Now the important part of getting an army just right is to know what kind of enemies you'll be facing. Dol Guldur has trash infantry, but they have decent enough archers. So I think we can counter them with our own longbows, because they have larger range than their archers, so we can whittle them down before they get close to us. We don't need that much in terms of infantry, but having infantry with a shield does help out a bit to at least negate some of their archers' damage. So I think this will do just fine. I'll move the Thala Rangers to make sure they always get the free upkeep. Alright. These guys are still there. One more turn and we should be able to train them. Well, not train them. We're not training mercenaries. We're just giving them money. Here's 50 gold pieces. Join my army and crush your brethren, really. The Rhovanion rebels. They just haven't really caught up with the news that there's a new king in town, you know? And they might say, oh, you know, it's a king. King of Dale. No, 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 no. King of Rhovanion. We'll have our coronation. Just you wait. I kind of need to set, like, some personal victory conditions with, like, specific settlements. And then at that point I can reward myself by naming me King of Rhovanion. That'd be pretty hype. Can make a cool cinematic about that. That would work. Rumors from Ered Luin. Oh, okay. Rumors now fly across Middle-earth that a messenger of Mordor has approached Ered Luin with an offer, claiming Barad-dûr is willing to return the 3 surviving dwarven rings of power to Ered Luin in exchange for friendship between the Blue Mountains and the Mountains of Shadow. The High Elves have sent an envoy to advise the clan lord to remain loyal to the Free Peoples, but only time will tell what the clan lord's decision will be. We are all too familiar with that message, of course. Alright, so it will be another turn, where I can get everyone in there. Alright, but it's okay. It's actually a keep, so that will be our first castle then, eh? Everyone else is cities. Let's boost the growth there. Let's actually put it on low tax rate, so it's going up rather fast. We can almost upgrade it. Okay, Bûrh has got the town guard. If I'm not mistaken, someone also pointed out, I think it was Nazgul that pointed out that the first level, the first tier of the medic building, so to speak, also gives a population increase. Now it doesn't say it here, but I think health is calculated with population growth. Is there a settlement where I can check it? No, it doesn't seem like it. But I'm pretty sure it's one of those things that we take into account for the population growth, so it is quite important. But for now, if the game would let me, let's build chicken farms. Can I actually get Lake Town Spearmen here yet? No, I can't. I mean, no big surprise there. Alright. I forgot to move my diplomat. There's always something I forget. I'm doing my utter best to make sure I do everything right. Okay, I'm gonna teleport this guys out of here. Because, yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing that. I know there are some YouTubers that also skip the loading times. Well, the end turn times. Because now I'm skipping the loading times as well. But the end turn times. But if I don't have those, where can I go on my crazy rants? Talking about whatever. Talking about biscuits. Which tukkoekjes are known apparently outside of Belgium. And some people are still surprised to realize that I am a native Dutch speaker. Which, yes, I am. Western Moria besieged. Well, that's kind of expected. We have reached Moria. Ah, yeah, because we're somewhat close by. Oh shit, look at that.
My lord.
Don't block me. Hello, Elrond the Fearless. Do you want to trade? I'm not sure how our caravans are gonna get across the Misty Mountains, but perhaps you can hire some eagles or something.
Possibly a mistake.
Possibly a mistake. Another 750 in the bag. Alright, the Fairground and Esgaroth. So you can tell the economy is starting to pick up. We're not there quite, but we're getting there. We're getting there. And then Bermaling, trading post. That's quite good. Okay. Let us get... do we need the culture increase, actually? No, we don't really need it. Well, I would kind of like to use Bermaling as my front line for now, because we are bordering Luin there, so it would be useful if you could train troops there. So I don't think a leather tanner would hurt. It also improves the building economy, so... Oh, so Ruin and Dol Guldur are allies now. So if we attack Dol Guldur, we might get more than we ask for, eh? Not ideal.
Your orders, my lord.
Oh, crap. You know what? No. Screw the leather tanner. I would much rather have some privateer cavalry right now. Because they might sally out. Well, they might not. It's only 3 turns. We can wait 3 turns. And let's move these diplomats away, because they're just going to work on my nerves. Funny how I said that I would only cheat a little bit. Let's just move them a little bit. Don't need to move them all the way away. Morotar 350, 15404. Morotar 315 406 then. Okay, he's gone. And then we have Rhurin the dwarf. And we'll put him close by. They can just start talking to each other. They don't have to bother me. They can just have conversations in Mirkwood without having to involve me. Alright, do they have free upkeep? They do. We could just sally out with these lads. That's more than enough to take down Alge. Now, which general do I send along? I think I want to keep King Bane in Dale, because he does give some nice bonuses. This guy, not as much. And he is a pike unit, so if we do meet Mr. Kamul on the battlefield,
Yes, my lord.
we can oppose him. Alright. Nothing too special, but should be more than enough to take down Alge. And once we take Bûrh, we can move this army in its entirety towards Dol Guldur as well. Alright. You see, friends, you see, we weren't gonna keep turtling all the time. We will see many battles, do not worry about that. Because, of course, the Kingdom of Rhovanion. Oh, are you back already? I didn't think you just marched straight towards Esgaroth. Oh, whatever. But the Kingdom of Rhovanion can not only be reunited through diplomacy and talking and just, you know, uniting the clans and uniting other free peoples, we also have to do some subjugation. We need raw military strength. It's a good bargaining chip as well, you know. Either join my kingdom or get crushed by this large army that's standing right at your doorstep. Hey, oh, that's actually huge. That's so big that I've already lost some of it. Wow, beautiful. Alright, so they're not sallying out, which sucks, but I will wait them out.
Yes,
Alright. The watchtower. Alright, so one more turn for the Great Market. That should help out quite a bit. Grassguard is getting up that. Let us get the Herbalist. And let us wait for that. We could trade with the Goblins of Moria. Oh, we already talked to them. Never mind. And I guess we'll move towards Khazad-dûm. Stopping here. Yeah, Alge. Lunhur. Oak Maulers. Oak Maulers are a fairly scary unit. Of course, they are armor piercing. And some Warg Marauders. But I'm not sure if I've already showed you that. We do get Lake Town Pikemen with Vidasith. So I'm not too worried about the Wargs. Now, I do remember in my Gondor campaign, there was also a general that started out with Anphelis Pikemen as a bodyguard, but that general was notorious for dying every 5 seconds, because there was something with his unit, with the Anphelis Pikemen, that for some reason that general died all the bloody time, and I'm kind of scared the same will happen with Vidasith. That he'll just drop dead immediately for no real reason. So we'll see. I mean, if we lose him, so be it. I'm not that emotionally attached to anyone just yet. I guess my prince a little bit. because he's already fought a nice battle and he does start out with the Hearthguard, so we don't want to lose him, of course. I do want to keep my custom bodyguards for as long as possible, but... Alright, Kerandros under attack. New mission, talk to the Northern Dunedain. Yeah, sure.
My lord.
We still have the most respect for other men, of course. We like the elves, we like the dwarves, hate the orcs, but other men still command the most respect. Alright, the Great Market is done. We are hemorrhaging money, however. There's not a whole lot I can do about it, but one more turn for Bûrh.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, are there any more armies coming in that I need to be aware of? He's got a fairly big force here. But yeah, this is what we're gonna face. Local to the host. You can't see their stats, but trust me, they're not that good. And that's the best they can field right now, basically. Mirkwood Hunters are pretty bad. And Mirkwood Goblins are even worse. These guys still have 2 missile attack with 203 units. That is quite hefty. But I think we'll just go straight at them. I would actually like to get that Privateer Cavalry. I should have parked him in the fort there. I just noticed. Fuck it. 7 turns. That's quite a long time. We're not going to wait 7 turns. Alright, boys. Our first declaration of war. Scary. Here we go. Here we go. Is Rûn joining in on them? No. Not yet, at least. So next turn we'll attack. So let's make sure we are building 2 rams. Good. That should be enough. We're mainly going to use our archers to pin them down. They'll probably abandon the walls. And then we don't have to worry about their towers as much. Alright, let's end the turn and then fight for Bûrh. Alright, lads, here we are. Let's move everyone in position. Because it is, of course, a sally out fight, so we don't actually have time. I'm actually going to pause for just a second. I try to avoid pausing as much as possible, but it's a lot of troops you need to move all at once at the start of a battle like this. Okay. It's a bit of a tricky fight. We do have a ton of archers, so I want to use them to good effect. But we are lacking a little bit in infantry. Now, the good thing is we have 2 cavalry units, because they have 1 cavalry unit as well. Oh no, wait, they have 2, I think. Rhovanion Riders and Privateers? No, okay, just Rhovanion Riders. So actually, our Privateers can just crush them. Or is that 2? That's 2 units of... I don't know, is that 2? No, that's 1 unit. 73. A little bit of a mouse drift there. Alright, you can all fire at will. The Northman Archers. Slavic looking unit. Fire away, lads. Even with low damage, you can still do a ton of that. Alright, pull back because we're just gonna get hit by our own troops. Alright, let's make sure the Royal... Oh, right, this Royal Guardsman, it's not the North Guard. For some reason I was thinking I was using Prince Brand. This is the first time we're seeing them, but they're also using Black Arrows. So, they are also armor piercing with 7 missile attacks, so they're gonna do good damage. Mainly want to focus on the Privateer Axeman with these lads. Actually, with everyone. All the other units are fairly easy, but the Privateer Axemen are a very strong unit. Steady your bows! Let's not put you on skirmish. Alright, so his cavalry charged my cavalry, but we should be stronger than them. I'm gonna rush forward with my units, because otherwise they're gonna start using their javelins and all that jazz, which we of course do not want. So let's move the Privateer Cavalry. Help out our cavalry first, although that shouldn't be necessary. They will survive, but we do of course want to limit the losses. Let's make sure our archers are fighting at a good target. Alright, so we've already killed 13% of the enemy. There we go. Some nice lines drawn out, but he's trying to squeeze through it a little bit. Our Northman militia are not the best at holding a line. They're more of a shock infantry unit. They just need to hold for a little bit. We are peppering these guys quite heavily. Alright, so this should clear up these Rhovanion riders. Some Rhovanion men that don't quite realize yet that they are now part of my kingdom. My Rhovanion. Maybe I should give it a new name, like Dalevanion, something. Izzyvanion. They're getting absolutely pummeled by my archers. Holy cow. Alright, you can finish them off. Let's charge these guys in the back so at least clear up the Dale swordsman. Don't worry too much about the spearmen for now. Alright, that should scare the piss out of them. 124, okay. Let's pull back. Alright, they're running. We need to assist our flanks though. Let's rally the troops. Make sure they don't lose heart just yet. Cavalry, get in the rear. Rhovanion spearmen. We can actually train those as well. So we can very much roleplay as the Kingdom of Rhovanion. I know it's not really a thing. It would be cool if they added that in a future patch or a future update. Because they are doing, of course, the Reunited Kingdom of Arno in version 5, but it would be cool to also be able to rebuild Rhovanion to some extent. Nice. Good charge, lads. Good charge. Crushing them.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Half of them are already gone. Those privateer axemen have taken a real beating. Alright, so we've lost 26%, about a quarter, but they've lost more than half. So the odds are in our favour. Some of these privateer axemen are pushing through, so let's make sure all our archers are raining down on them. Let's look at this. Look at this, boys. Some brutal man-to-man fights. This is why I love the Medieval 2 so much. You don't get this brutal, like, sluggish fights in the newer Total Wars, in my opinion. Except for maybe Shogun. This fucking privateer axemen are just getting nailed from all sides. Holy cow. Yeah, man, you shouldn't put those shields on your back. You should use them to defend yourself. This is not working out for you. Alright, should have moved them back a little bit. I get too caught up in the cinematic shots and I just... I don't play as well as I should. I'm a sucker for epic battles, you know. They kind of trouble my judgment. Which is not a good trait for a general, mind you. Not at all. A general should always be focused. Alright, so those guys are still alive. The captain is still leading them, because I assume the captain's in the privateer axeman unit. Although I don't see him. So perhaps he is elsewhere. Well, there's either the privateer units, or he is the cavalry units. And actually, it seems like they're not opening the gates, and now they are. They're refusing to open the gates for those cowards. Alright, laddies. Now we're looking 80% down. So the settlement is almost in our hands. Oh. Pull you back, you're out of ammo. So I think the Rhovanion Spearman is basically the last healthy unit still remaining. Is he still facing me, or is he going to turn around? Alright. Don't run into that spear wall. We have time. We certainly have time. So it seems like the longbows actually have more ammo, 24, than the Royal Guards. No, they have the same amount of ammo. So the Royal Guard seems to fire a little bit quicker. Which makes sense, I mean. If you want to be Royal Guard, you gotta be a couple steps in front, you know? A couple steps ahead. Alright, mass routes coming in everywhere. Battles are pretty much won. Okay, let's pull these guys out. I think that's the captain right there. That is. Yep, we killed him. Boom! Oh, that guy just got decapitated. Jesus Christ, that was brutal, man. Alright, stop firing. Oh, you're out of ammo anyway. Just give him a couple more charges and that should be the end of them. The horn of Gondor is blowing in the background. Bûrh must be nearby. And there we go. I'll see you back on the strategy map, boys. Alright, my friends. Okay. Our courage and honor have conquered. Now, this settlement has nothing. It's literally just the Motte and Bailey, so we're just going to occupy it. It's probably also Northern culture anyway. But now Rhovanion is at least just a tad bit more restored, and it's nice to have a keep. Because there are, of course, some buildings that are unique to keeps and castles. Although, I'm not sure if that is the case for Dale. It actually seems like they get most of their units from the city. We'll see. Alright, but let's start with building some roads. And let's move these units out of here. At the very least, we want to put them back in forts, but I think we'll send them over to join the war effort against Guldur. So let's send them home. I think we should just attack Alge. I don't think there's much point in waiting. We only have one ram though, so that's a little bit problematic. You never know if he catches fire. And again, this guy might join in soon. Shall we try it with the one ram? I say we shall. I'll see you on the battlefield.
They deserve to die. Just kill them, lads.
Alright, that was a very short but powerful speech. I thought there was going to come some more, but just deserve to die, so let's kill him. Alright, so I don't think we should run into the gate. I think that's going to cause issues with all these towers going nuts on us. So for example, this gate would already be a better choice. But maybe we can stick to a different side of the wall. Oh, look at the Shrine of Melkor. I bet this is where they do some human sacrifices and all that jazz. I think this gate here would actually be a better fit. I think we might be able to squeeze an army in there, or ram in there, without actually getting hit at all. Alright, so let's actually take a look at the Lake Town pikemen. They were in my intro, of course, so it's not like we haven't seen them before, but look at them. They just look excellent. I really like their hat design. It's kind of like medieval Russian sort of design. Tatarish, you know? Pretty cool stuff. Of course, the Ered infantry joining us for the fight to defeat Guldur. They always hop on every opportunity to kill some orcs, of course. And the Northman militia, which we have, of course, already seen in action. Alright. Let's push in. What is he going to do? Is he going to pull back to the town square? That will make life very easy for me. It seems that he is. Alright. Well, in that case, let's move in our archers. Now, in the small streets of this settlement, the pikemen would of course be very, very strong to use, but I don't want to risk losing my general. So we are going to use them, but we're going to use them rather carefully. I'm not going to send them in all willy-nilly. Alright, beautiful. They're not even trying to stop us. So for all of you who were worried there was going to turtle in this campaign, we're making some real progress now, boys. Rhovanion will be restored in no time. So let's send out the Dalian swordsman first. We could attack from multiple sides. I think I'll do that. I think we'll also bring along the longbows. So we can give them some fire, of course. Do need to be a little bit careful that they don't activate the towers by suddenly rushing forward. Alright. Look at them. Oh, that's such a cool sight. Seeing them pour through that knockdown wall. Yes. Northman militia.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
So I think if I move my soldiers here, and I move these lads here. Luckily, this guy does not have a special ability, so I can use the spear wall formation whenever necessary. Because if he had a special ability, it would overwrite the spear wall formation, which is probably annoying. Okay, archers can just fire in an arc. It's not ideal, but it will do some damage. Alright, I'd rather have you fire on the maulers. Right. What are the pikemen doing? Alright. Alright, he's rushing forward towards me. Huh. Sucks with the tower. Actually, if we stay back a little bit longer, then we're not going to get in their firing angle. Alright. Fight on the wargs as to not risk hitting our own troops in the back, which is what we're doing right now. In the face, kinda. Right, so that bodyguard should lose pretty hard. I'll actually pull back the militia and make them circle round. Because the Ered infantry will have an easy time holding them. But the militia is of course more of a strike infantry unit, so we do want to make sure they can attack from the rear. Alright, he's running his walk straight into my pikes and they are just tumbling forward and dying. Alright, he's somewhat reacting to it. Alright, that tower's now hitting me, that's okay though. It's just the one tower. Nice, so we're just putting him in choke points. Alright, they're surrounded now. With an angry farmer with an axe. Yeah man, no matter the armor, they're not gonna protect yourself from that. Alright, archers stop firing for now. Let's speed this up a little bit. It is of course just a bit of a grind. Alright, they're dropping. These guys are dropping, we're not really losing anyone. Those wargs should not be able to do much. Okay.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Very nice. Alright. Actually, the general should still be here. Oh, I just cannot get my bloody mouse cursor on him. There he is. Ah. Kill that ugly son of a bitch. There he goes. Alright, still Guldur has lost that first general in this war. And no doubt the first of many. Let's send in the Ered infantry first. They do have stubbier legs, so they are a bit slower than my Northman militia. I think. Let's take a look. Yep, 95%. And then we can make the encirclement complete. And win this battle with 12% losses, of which will probably heal some, so about 10% I'd say. Alright, Northmen, get in there. Dwarves can actually just hold the town square. There we go. You call that an axe? This is an axe. Oh, he's running. He's running. He's routing. Let's change his mind a little bit, but it's too late, lad. He just threw away most of your unit. And then let's kill those warg riders. Ah, yes, you're surrounded, lad. You're surrounded. You're not getting out of this one. And there we go. Let's take a look at the stats this time. So we did lose 12%, 988, 1114. That's not too bad. Everyone kind of did a lot of damage. The longbows didn't really do much, but that position wasn't good. We actually lost quite a few of our Northman militia, but then again, it is a rather big unit, a rather weak unit, so I don't know, they kind of did what they had to do. Alright, the governor of Bûrh has failed. He was not able to defend the settlement, and now it is ours. Beautiful. Let's just occupy it. Now we control both sides of the Guldur, which is quite nice. Anything I can destroy here? No, it all kind of serves a purpose. I actually got the Carpenter's Hut for me, which already gives me a nice reduction. But Alge is actually already a fairly rich settlement. Alright, let's repair the wall, because I feel like we're going to have to use it to defend ourselves sooner rather than later. And let us get... Okay, we do have still the majority of culture, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's get the meeting hall. Okay, so we do get the reinforcements from Bûrh coming in soon, because the war with Dol Guldur has only just begun. No doubt they will send some troops to avenge those fallen in this battle. Let's see if I can get some mercenaries. Okay, I'd like to get this privateer cavalry as soon as possible. Chicken farming in Bûrh. Okay. Athala Rangers in Uskaroth. That's quite nice. I'm still keeping them in reserve. I still got about 3 Athala Rangers in total, sitting around doing nothing for now. But when we need them... Oh, they're going to do so much damage. Alright, I think that's the end of our turn, unless we can move our diplomats still. We can. Send them towards Fennis Trunin to talk to the Dunedain. Hello, fellow men.
This seems quite reasonable.
You know, I wouldn't mind an alliance with you guys.
Another proposition for us, then?
Fellow men, you know, we need to stick together. I'm sure the new Dunedain want to see Rhovanion restored as well. And let's ask for some money. 750. Actually, if I get the 750, I would be able to get those privateer cavalry.
Farewell.
Because if I get the cavalry, then none of these little Guldur armies worry me. Oh, we get farmhand pikemen. Alright, you go sit in a fort somewhere. I mean, they're not bad, to be honest. 2 attack and 6 defense seems low, but they're pikemen. Every pikeman is good. No matter how trash they are on paper, if they're pikemen, they're good. Alright, so let us end the turn. Alright, my friends, and we get an offer from the local merchants to build a merchants guild in Alge. Now, not the preferred settlement for me to get this building, of course. I'd rather have had it in Grasgard or Dale. But it is quite a nice guild to have, and if we can get a merchant, you know, they can bring in some money. And I've never had them before, so I would think I need the second tier of the Merchants Guild for that. Is there any way I can see that? Building browser. Merchants Guild. I think, yep, enables recruitment of merchants. You need to master Merchants Guild. And then we can get a merchant. Haven't had a merchant in Divide and Conquer since many, many years ago, I'm sure. Because, of course, they were removed, I think, in version 3 or... Oh, what's this? A rebel force. Ah, you're the guys causing some devastation here. Let's take care of them. Alright, my lads. Facing off against those bloody rebels that were causing us some grief. They're actually running away from me. Cowards. Cowards! First you pillage my land, and then you run when I confront you with it. Disgusting. You're not worthy to be part of my Rhovanion kingdom. Alright, so 3 bandit units and 1 privateer axeman unit, which is of course the captain, right there. Oh, they look really cool, man. I love their armor design. We're going to try to assassinate the captain early on, and we're going to use our archers to just kill about everyone else. Do need to be a little bit careful because, of course, we do not have a general in this army. It is a captain versus captain fight. So we need to make sure that our troops don't start running away, but they should be fine. I think overall our units have decent morale, even our trash. Okay, no, it's poor, but these guys should have average, right? Yep. These guys same as well. Good, even. Look at that. Look at that. But I think we can charge into these guys rather easily. I'm not sure why they're running away so far. The AI loves to run away, man. Come on. Come on, laddies. He's still running. I'll just charge in your bandits real quick. So you deal with that. That should slow you down. Oh, we killed already a ton of them. Beautiful. Let's do it again. Fuck it. Why not? Alright, that worked. Some freebies. And we actually get a rather good position like that. We get a hill. Well, something that sort of resembles a hill. Alright, let's start fighting, lads. Let's see if we can charge on that captain right there. You guys not in range yet? There we go. We should deal a good amount of damage on those bandits, especially if they clump up together like that. None of our shots should really miss. Oh, look at that. Look at all the blood. Blood mist. Alright. Let's get on that flank and then charge. And we should be able to hit the captain. No, that was rather poor. That was rather poor. Alright, let's rush forward. Alright, if we can distract them with our cavalry, that would actually work out in our favor. Okay. These guys should probably also start running rather quickly. Yeah, there they go. They're already routing. Ah, those bandits, they have no honor. They don't fight for any cause but money. And if you only fight for money, then you lose that motivation rather quickly once your life is on the line. Filthy cutthroats. Finish them off. Nice. Good job, cavalry. Good job. We're giving these mercenaries a chance to earn their place in our new kingdom, of course. If they fight for us, even for coal, and then they can stick around.
Half the enemy force remains.
Beautiful. Nice. Let's make sure plenty of them die, as we never need to see their filthy faces ever again in our lands. Yeah, I'm a bit surprised I never saw these rebels before. They just kind of popped up out of nowhere. We should be able to deal with them with, like, pretty much no losses. Alright, lads. Now still getting peppered. The swordsmen have now engaged, but our cavalry is running in there to assist. Should we give them something to think about, eh? Alright, archers, stop firing. Crush the privateer axemen. Pretty much the strongest unit the mercenaries can get. I think if you would put them 1v1 against the sellswords, I think they would win because they are armor piercing, effective against armor. And the sellswords kind of rely on their tankiness. Let's keep charging in there. There we go, nice. Chop this head clean off. That should cause a bit of a rout. Where are we at? 93. Well, it's actually run down a little bit longer, if just for the XP. Alright, a quick, clean win. I'll see you back on the campaign map. Alright, another camp sacked, which is actually quite good for our economy, not gonna lie. And the man of the hour, Captain Bisinus. He did prove himself worthy. I mean, he didn't really fight himself that much, but he did give good commands, of course. Kind of touting my own horn here. And it's not bad, you know, for a 20-year-old lad. I mean, I'm older than that, and I don't think I could survive in a battle, so... Sure. You can join us.
Yes, my lord.
Doesn't hurt to have an extra general. And we do, of course, get a free Royal Guardsman unit, which is always welcome. Alright, construction reports. Grassguard, Alge. Alright, Grassguard first and foremost. Let's check. So yes, the health is increased. Well, it does increase the population growth, is what I'm trying to say. So that's rather good. And let's just wait for the next tier, which is 8 people away, or 8 lads away. Escoroth. Dale has reached the 2k income mark, which is quite nice. Let's get the trading post there. Get the merchant's quarter, plus 600, Jesus. Oh my god. Let's get the trading post first. Let's take a look at the trade actually over here. Yeah, it's quite good. Erebor, Grassguard, Escroth. I don't understand why we're not trading with Thranduil's horse. There's no trade coming from over there. We do have trade rights. So I'm not quite sure how that works. Ah well. Okay, Guldur sending a force north. So will of course be met by Bisinus and his force. His lads. We do have troops ready here. Well, I think I'll just keep the lads in Alge for now. I could move some to a fort, but I feel like they could attack me at a moment's notice. Then again, these guys would be in reinforcement range. They're not going to send in catapults. So I think what I'll do...
Your orders, my lord.
If I move you all out, put you in a fort. If they decide to lay siege on Alge, we can put these guys back there in one turn, so they can attack them. And it does save us a lot of money. I do move the entire army because of course we want to have a force capable of striking them, and this should be enough. It's not the biggest force, but you know, 2 archers, 3 infantry and cavalry. That's all you need. Alright, let's skip the turn. Look at that, Mr. Bisinus. Only a year ago he was just a random foot soldier. Then he got accepted into our family, and we've already given him a wife. And if she looks like Eowyn, he's a pretty lucky guy, you know? Good job, my friend. The Bard's Hall. With the Archers Guild growing in power and significance in these times of war, the Elders of the Guild have granted application to establish a large guild hall in Bard's name. From this large hall, many archers are taught how to improve their skills with the bow, and the effects of the hall spread far and wide. This guild speeds up the replenishment of all archers within its settlement. That is quite a good upgrade, but it's quite hefty, man. 2.8k, that's all my money. So I think I'll wait with that. If we decline now, it will come back in the future, so do not be concerned. A new mission. Blub, blub, blub. Talk to Bûrh and get a trade agreement. I will receive gold coins from the guild. If I'm not mistaken, you get like 50 gold coins or something, like super shitty. That's actually pretty far away. So there's Mingle in here, so Bûrh's over here.
Yes.
Aw, no, don't do me dirty like that. I'll have to cross over here. I might still have enough time.
I shall continue
Maybe if they hold Ost Soul.
journey planned out.
Nice, meeting all in Arge. So the one soldier we have stationed there does get free upkeep. And Guldur has been kicked out of our territory. No, we still got Captain Thuk over there. Well, but Alge's not really priority right now. Grassguard is, because of course we can now upgrade Grassguard to a town. Let us see what we can get over here. Let's get some chicken farms. Mr. Bisinus, keep moving. I will actually give the Thala Rangers to you, and then we'll have a pretty beastly force that we can send deeper into the Guldur land. Alright, well I think that is going to be it for episode 2, my lads. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I do very much hope to catch you next time. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay cool. I love all of you, and see you next time. Bye bye.